Hi there, and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today, and I'm about to lose my box that I've just put at the side. I'll recover that later. Anyway, yeah, cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us on for this episode. We've finally got a day that's dry enough and sunny enough to be out with the Tamiya Hornet Evo, which we've got here. Now I know most of you have seen this, but the idea was I wanted to bring it out again because I'd made just a couple of changes to it since we first had it built. Now what I've done is I've changed the UGT motor for a Surpass 17 turn motor, so I felt it needed to be a little quicker than what I had it. I've also changed out the rear springs for some stiffer springs as well, so I'm hoping that'll help a lot more with it instead of being too soft on the rear. And also, just for a bit of bling, I've added some nice extra speed Nerf bars as well, which you can see there. But do watch, if you do buy these, they're probably going to bring some other ones out. It's slightly different where it mounts here, and it could do with being covered over the top, so they might find a different way to do that. If you don't do it right, it'll chance of it popping out. Anyway, so that's what we've done to it, so nothing crazy, but generally the reason why I got this out again was to have a bit more of a blast of it with a different motor in. And also I did say that so I've got here with me, and I'll bring you up because this is a lot smaller, the Hornet Evo I did is based, the livery is based on this. So this is about 1986 sort of year date roughly. I can't remember if I'm honest, but it's on another video I did. Now this is a Taiyo or Tyco jet hopper, and this probably would have been a lot of people's first introduction to RC cars in the 80s, or maybe a Hornet or a Grasshopper. But I fancied, I like the look of this, so I wanted to replicate it with the Hornet Evo. But I did say I had one of these and I'd actually get it running. It's in absolutely brilliant condition. Usually the bumpers are broken, lights are missing off it, or it's all scratched up to high heaven, but it's not. It's in really nice nick. It all works. It came boxed and everything, so yeah, I thought we'd get this out and we'll toodle this about. And as you can see down there, you can just see that how similar the decals are to everything that I've done on it. So that's where the inspiration come from. Sort of two 80s RC icons, and with tribute to it with the Hornet. Anyway, before I blast the Hornet around again, we're just going to show this going. Now it's obviously going to be slower than the Hornet, and it's a bit smaller, being I think it's at 1/14 scale, 1/14 or 1/16. I think it's 1/14. So we'll see. So yeah, but I thought we'd have it drive and just show you going, because it's ace really. I love it. So get ready for some serious speed. Now I always remember slow it down when you turn as well, because it hasn't got you can only turn the car when it's in motion. I always remember the videos for these, and the Tyco made great video advertisements for these, and it looked like you could take it anywhere, and it would go really quick. Now, for some people it probably was, but nowadays it is really slow. But it sort of seems to have one running. A lot of these are totally faster. Now, you go over there, now I think that's on its fast speed, and that is, as I say, it's got the turbo function on, and there it is. That's about as quick as you're going to get. But it has got a second gear on it. I'm fairly sure that's going to be the slow gear, so we'll just try it. If I can, there we go. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit slower now, if it can be any slower. Oh no. camera on, aren't I? Yeah, right, no, that's it at top speed. There we go, it is a bit quicker. Still keep forgetting to turn and drive. It's actually, consider it, it's really quite smooth sounding. I'll bring it back. But yeah, so I just wanted to quickly show you that. That's what I based my Hornet on, and of course it's in such lovely condition. It's almost, it's not quite mint, but it's almost mint. So it came with its box and everything, and I'm really pleased that it's still working. The only slight problem with it is a slight crack under the plastic, under the sticker there on the wing, but to be honest, that's hardly anything really. And it's even got its spare wheel. So yeah, so that is the jet hopper, Tyco jet hopper, which we did a tribute to with the Hornet Evo. So before we wrap this video up, I'm just going to turn this off, put it out of the way, and while I've got the Hornet out, I'm just going to give it one more blast, and then we'll wrap this video up. Oh. I don't think I've even had this out since we did the other video on it, but yeah, let's go for it. I don't think I've even bedded the motor bushes in this properly, so it should, in theory, get a little bit as well. And I could even put the 19.2 pinion on it, get even more speed out of it, so I think that's pretty good really. There you go, Hornet Evo, and of course we had the Taiyo jet hopper there. Right, so let's just wrap this one up. Cheers for checking this one out. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get this video out for you. Let's say Hornet Evo, and of course the jet hopper which you saw over there. Let me know what you think, and we'll have more content for you soon. I've got a feeling next up we've got the team cars to get running from Associated, and we've got that mini MO1 chassis to build as well. Okay, so quick thanks to Inside Line Models. They sorted out this car and sponsored the build. So massive thanks to Inside Line Models. Go and check them out at www.insidelinemodels.com, and you can get 5% off their online store on any of their RC products. Right, we'll see you later. Cheers for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next video. See you later. Bye.